What we're going to be doing here today is a very simple Photoshop tutorial, basically how to put two photos, merge them together and make it look relatively real. So what we're going to do here, we've got two photos. We've got a picture of a road and a picture of a lady in the water. So we're going to merge it so that the lady looks like she's sitting inside in the water in the road, if you know what I mean. Just drag and drop those two, put them straight into Photoshop. Here we go. Okay, there she is. Gonna go select all, copy, and go straight to the road photo. And we're going to go to edit, paste. Okay, so she's quite small, the image there. So we're going to go to select the transfer, or where is it? Edit, transform. Free transform is the best. Go right to the very limit of the actual photo. That's the best way of doing it. Okay, now I might just let's make her sharpen up a little bit more, because if I go back, look at the road's quite sharp, the image sharper than her. Okay, now first thing we're going to do here, because the color of her, she's like, you know, that bluish color, and you get the road here, and that's a darkish color. We're focusing here mainly on the road part, just that section there. So what we're going to do with this first layer, we're going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and Hue and Saturation. Make sure that the master here, come down to Cyans, and take the saturation right down. There we go. So it didn't change her face because it's the yellows. We've got them all selected in there, it's fine. Okay, so now that's closer to the grey that we're talking about. We're going to duplicate the layer. Duplicate, just there. Duplicate the layer. Okay. Now, we're going to hide the top layer. The layer on the bottom. Get that one. Go to Normal. Then go down to Hard Light. Now, straight away, it's giving us a transparency kind of, you know, imagey thing here. And it's making the road look like it's part of the water, it's wavy and all that type of stuff. That's what we're after. What I've done now, I've stuffed up. Basically what we can, oh no, that's alright, that's alright, that's alright. What we're doing, we'll zoom straight in and see what the thing is. We're not going to use this part of the image with her face, so that's okay. We're going to use the eraser tool, and we're going to erase behind her. No, not so much. What we're going to do, we're going to get rid of all that back section there, that sky. Okay, so we're going to use the eraser tool, nice size. Go on the back here like this, a little bit bigger. So it doesn't matter if we go over her face, that's fine. Get rid of all that. We don't want all that background. And the rest of it, we can just use the selection tool, go right around like that, and get rid of it. Okay, and for the road, what should we do? Should we continue? You know what? It looks a bit weird having all this bush here, and that's all liquidy sort of thing like the road. So what we're going to do later on, we're just going to leave it like it is. We're going to duplicate this side and put it over the other side here and merge it all in so it looks, you know, realistic and all this type of thing. Now, we're going to get the image from the top. Now, what we're going to be doing here, we're going to crop her, take her out of there, nice and wide, copy that, paste it again, get rid of the one underneath. So there we are. Now if we take it away, she's still there. It's the same image. It hasn't moved, hasn't changed or anything like that. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to get the eraser tool, we're going to go around her, nice and freely. I'm just going to do a real rough thing here, guys, very rough. I mean, if you're doing this for a project, or you want to do it for a living, or whatever the case may be, you want to do it for, you know, something real, you zoom right in and you get the fine details. Get the eraser tool, take the size down a bit, and because I'm using a pen and tablet, it's pressure sensitive, so the more you push down, the more the spread of whatever you're using, like the tools. in this case, if I just go nice and gently, I just get nice and fine, even little lines like that. If I put down the pressure sensitive, you'll see it's going blurrier, thicker. There we go. Okay, now we go right around. I'm just going to go very rough around this. I'm going to go removing part of her ears and stuff like this here. But when you guys are doing it, and take your time doing it, you know, really zoom in. Now hold the R button down, and then while you still got the cursor, turn like that. You can do that with any tool, whatever tool you got selected in Photoshop. A lot of the older previous Photoshops versions don't have this option where you can rotate the screen. I don't know why. It's really weird. I've had one of the previous ones that didn't have it. The other one's it. Hold the R down again, you can turn it around. So it's a lot easier, especially when you're moving like that with the pen. Okay, now just going to go a little bit further around her at the back here, and just down the back of the neck here. I'll see I'm taking chunks of her neck out as well. Anyway, I'm just going to zoom out and see how we're going here. As you can see, the whole thing's like the Batman series. It's upside down on the side. Hold in the R key and just put it straight like that. Hold down the Shift key to move the whole entire image with all the layers. They don't even have to be merged, the whole thing like that. Okay, so now we're getting what we want. So, right, we're going to have to get rid of more of the water around her because that's not matching with the road. So I'm going to have to get a bigger brush size. Okay, you can do things like this, get rid of the bottom layer so you can just work on the one that you're working on. But it's a good thing, especially when you're merging two photos together, have bits and pieces of the original picture in there. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Get rid of that one. That's the one. That one. Yeah. Alright, now we've got her there. Just going to take out some bits and pieces here. Make it more realistic. So now you guys get the idea. Now, it's a bit weird because she's quite big in size for the road. But anyway, you get the point what I'm talking about here. Now, that looks like, I'm just going to get rid of some more of this bit here. I don't want that. Okay, so now we've got the reflection of her in the water, in the road. It's all working out really well like that. Okay, so now that's pretty good how we've got it right now. Now, if we wanted to, we can change. I wouldn't go changing the main image of the object, changing like the colors and everything else, and light source and all that type of thing, because you've already got too many multiple layers there. I just go over the background, just change the background color or the image or whatever it is. We're just going to go for brightness and contrast here for the background. Bring the contrast down a bit because she's not really that, you know, high contrast looking. It's pretty light, bright. We'll leave it light. How's that sound? That's good. Alright guys, now I'm pretty sure we're close to the finished product. Now, we're just going to do flatten image. Yeah, we don't want to know the other ones. I'm going to zoom out a bit here, see what we're working with. Now, what we can do, we can just go the whole entire half. Copy, paste, image, what is it? Edit, transform, flip horizontal. Now, I'm just doing that part there. That's not the whole. Get that, put it over here. See, there's her, there she is again like that. Oh, double-headed. The poor girl, the poor girl. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we'll just put it so that it's something like that. We'll just put the opacity down so we can see what we're working with here. All I'm worried about here, I'm just trying to get this road. See how the road is there? I'm just trying to get that to match, that's all. And the background with here. Because if we don't get the horizon the same, it's really going to look freaking weird. So that's the horizon. We've got that. We're in business, guys. We're in business here. Use the eraser tool. Go nice and big size with this one, and go right around, especially where she is. Let's get rid of all that, and the two double center lines in the front. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back to normal 100% opacity. There we go, guys. Look at that. Looking good. Looking good. Now, at times when you say, okay, now that looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay, layer, flatten the layer, flatten the layer. If you ever have any issues with something like here, you see here, especially when you do something like you duplicate two images and put them together like that and flatten it, you get that little line where something can match. We've got what they call spot healing brush tool or the patch tool. The patch tool is the best because you just select that area like that and you make sure it's got normal at the top here and source. Okay, so what happens, watch what happens. If I click on it and I move it, it's duplicating whatever I'm looking at. See, if I go up there, it duplicates that and let go. Click on it again, gone. There you go, all clear. Okay guys, that's basically how to merge two photos together to get something like that. Now you can go into different things like adjustments with hue and saturation and all that. You can change the colors, you know, look at that, it puts a bit of red in there or something green, blue. You can change, do anything you like. I'll go back to that again. Now, hues and saturations, you can go into masters, you can go into reds, cyans, you can go to lots of different things. Take that right down, the saturation, and that brings down all the dark colors, all the yellows that stayed there. Go back to image adjustments, hues and saturations, go back to master again, and go to yellows. You bring the yellows down, look what happens. That's gone to just about all grey now. Bring it back up, it's too far. So, you know, there's things you can do with all these different colours. Reds, bring the reds down. And basically what you're doing with hue and saturation with the masters and going through the different colours, you're selecting the actual colours and you're bringing the saturation of that colour down. And that's what gives you that match that you usually get with a lot of photos. Alright guys, that's how you merge two objects together, and it kind of gives it a bit more of a realistic look to it, or approach to it. What I would do personally with this photo, I'd be taking a selection like that. I would copy that, create a new file, and I'd use that only. A little bit slow because we've got a lot of stuff running here in the Photoshop. Geez, I need a shave. Anyway, paste that, and there's the end product. So it looks like the road is, you know, wavy, bit of a wavy, watery road. But anyway guys, that's how I do stuff like this. Obviously there are better techniques out there of doing this, but this is a layman's term and an easier way to do it. If you haven't got much experience with Photoshop, that's the quick and easy way of doing it, without all the layers and all the, you know, bits and pieces of percentages here and all this stuff. You don't have to worry about filters and all that. Straight up, easy stuff. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe down below, and please, by all means, put in the comments below anything else that you want to learn about. See if I can help out. Cheers.